Okay. Are we live? I changed scenes, and that seems to be what's killing the stream tonight.
I'm here.
Can I get a hi in chat from somebody that isn't in my party? Am I screaming into the void? Can anyone hear me?
Is anybody out there?
There we
Changed to
go.
5 minutes,
All
so-
right. All right. Okay. All right.
All right, okay.
If we don't leave the map for the rest of the night, we should
Then
be
we should
good.
be good. Yeah.
Well, just on cue, I step into a square not on the map.
I'd like for us to all walk back to the hideout to put Reginald back.
We're staying on this map, and there's nothing.
We'll
Well,
use-
we can stay in Roll20. I just can't change the map scene to our big bases without fear of losing
Okay.
stream.
I want to have a 25-minute discussion about the merits of maps, but I want to use not maps. I want to have no maps visible to just skew our opinions.
Yeah,
I see.
we can do that.
Interesting.
Here you go.
What am I getting myself into here?
Yeah, I got you. I got you.
Okay.
Here's a not map.
No, please bring us back to the map, though, please.
Like I said, the merits of maps.
Rome is where the heart is. I forgot about how good these titles were, Will.
I worked so hard on this.
These titles are so good.
Let's go back to Hunting Lodge 7, shall we?
Please.
Go ahead and roll me a perception check.
Okay.
Both
I
of
know
us?
you're not talking
Oh,
to me.
Not
my
both of
God.
you, just the guy outside.
So I've only rolled 2 dice tonight.
Yeah.
First one was a natural 19. This was a natty 20 for a
Ooh.
43 perception.
Good
Woo!
lord.
Beautiful.
Feels good, doesn't it?
Whoa.
Feels very good. Yeah, I feel like
And-
EG right now.
And
Yeah.
you activated the
I activated the Goggles of
The
Night,
Goggles of Night.
and I've got this feat that lets me basically see through storms.
God, so cool. I love druids. Oh,
there is nothing going on outside, which is weird for Absalom, but not strange considering the circumstances.
Yeah.
Shutters of the nearby buildings closed. Nary a glimmer of light, save for the small flickering beyond aforementioned shutters. The only thing you can hear is the pelting of rain on cobblestone and tile and on your own coat as you step outside.
What does the secret entrance, like, what does the exit door look like from the outside?
It appears to be part of the second story wall. So there are no
Okay.
windows anywhere, no
It's like well
other doors.
obscured.
Especially so in the current weather and light level.
Okay.
So there is nothing to be seen.
Kieran will spend the duration of the Goggles of Night, so 1 hour. He'll spend it outside.
Okay. Bester, what are you doing during this time? Theron says, take care of him. Passes Jonas to you. The golems are just standing there. They've been told to protect you and not help Jonas, but they're just silent and unmoving in the corners. A little disconcerting considering you can see the exposed brain and eyeballs of these golems just staring at you.
First, Baster asks if the golems can stare at the wall and
They-
not at him.
They don't move.
What? I thought Baster had like some kind of command over them.
No, you, Dan the character,
Yeah, Daniel
or
rolled
Dan
Dan.
the person, have control over them
Fair
in
enough.
combat. Bloody Burleth gives them commands.
Fair,
So you
okay.
say that, nothing changes.
I think Bastro will take this moment to one. He'll close his eyes. He'll kind of enter almost meditative state. But what he's really doing is he's casting detect magic every like 10 minutes or so, ignoring all magic that he's already aware of. He's just trying to pick up anything new.
The moment you close your eyes, nothing happens.
Oh, you had me. You had me. You
Um,
had
What
me.
a psych out.
he's also oops. he's
Gotta
also
hit him with
Somehow,
it. Gotta
I
hit him
felt
with
it.
it.
I felt it
I was
coming.
ready. I was ready. While he's casting detect magic, he's also going to focus on on his imprecise scent, which is detecting air movement. So like the whole time, his hair is kind of going
Mhm.
up and down, almost like kind of just like waiting for any shift in the air. Thankfully, these golems are just motionless. Jonas is just on the table, bound up. So if anything moves in here, whether someone teleports in here magically, invisibly, I'm hoping to detect them somehow. But we'll see.
So
So I think-
Have we seen Krishmi and Akka, or are they also asleep? Are they staying up with us?
So they have been kind of patrolling as
Yeah, because we
you all
told them to do the
discussed.
rounds essentially.
The like outside perimeter, like the outer wall perimeter on the inside. But I think at essentially between 2 and 3 a.m. They both come in and say like, "Hey, we've got to go to bed." And I guess they say that only to Bastro because at this point, Fearin is upstairs outside. And both of them will make their way into the unclaimed bedrooms. Or bedroom. They'll just pile up together.
2 tigers sleeping in a rib cage.
Not uncommon for tigers. And at this point, unless otherwise specified by you all, Fearin, do you come back inside after your hour?
Yeah, at 3 o'clock, Fearin will come back inside, poke his head in at Gruther, and if Gruther's still asleep, he'll go back and join
Just
Bastro.
So asleep.
Yeah, he'll join Bastro.
Okay.
Sopping wet, but he'll join Bastro.
Time progresses.
It does.
So we hit, let's see, you all went to bed at 11-ish.
It's a 7 a.m. wake up.
13.
And like daily preparations TM for a ranger and a swashbuckler.
Morning yoga. That's it.
Smelling leaves and stuff.
If it does get to 7 a.m. unperturbed, then all of my alarm spells go away, and the non-detection I cast on Jonas Flackfatter goes away as well.
Okay.
That's an 8. That's a what is it? 8-hour casting or a 10-hour casting?
8-hour duration.
So you get up at 7 in the morning.
Nice.
Kashak and Twinkletoes.
Yes.
Bastro Fearin, as of yet unperturbed. Krishmi, Akka, and Bloody Burleth are still asleep at the point that you all wake up. They haven't gotten their 8 hours yet. And you still haven't seen Lopi come down from upstairs.
Well, we
Fearin,
haven't seen
Bastro.
Gruther come down.
Gruther. Well, you
We
also
aren't
haven't seen Lopi.
expecting Lopi.
We also haven't seen Loki.
I'm just saying you
yeah.
haven't seen her come down.
More suspiciously, we have not seen Gruther.
Yeah.
But like as a point of order, you haven't seen Lopi come down.
That's good to know. It's good to keep in mind.
I do also, all of my things go away except the temporary glyph stays until it goes off.
Interesting.
So
Oh,
that's still there, but
Effectively permanent.
yeah, the alarm and non-detection spells they've fizzled.
Serve their purpose.
Okay.
Do you prepare your spells again like this morning? Like
Shoot, we've talked
Bassro
about
and
this.
Fearin, do you take your hour to prepare? Or no, you already did that.
Well, that's
when you woke
like
up.
we
But that
did
was-
we would have
Yeah.
done that at like 7 p.m. or 8 p.m. or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
oh, so you're locked in until
So are we ruling it like we have to long rest?
Sure do,
Until-
bud.
it's
Yeah,
24
yeah.
hours.
That's what we found out. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, you could sleep for 8 hours now, but it will not be enough time between when you prepared last and now.
Yeah, so I think it was was it 7 or 8 p.m. That
You
we, like,
guys
woke
got
up.
there at like 11 a.m. and I think you ended up going to bed at like an hour after that. So
Yeah, we went to bed pretty quickly.
Um,
You would call it noon
so-
to 8 just for good bookkeeping.
yeah, noon to 8
8 p.m.
would have been
Okay, 8
your
p.m.
time. So you're looking at earliest possible new spells 8 p.m. today. So 12 hours.
Sleep
Are you-
sleep at noon, hopefully.
You guys will need to sleep before then because that'll be 24 hours. Or 16 awake, yeah.
It would be noon. Like you wouldn't go into exhaustion if you went to bed at noon. You'd have until 8 p.m. tonight to start your rest. But the earliest you could sleep and get the 8 hours and prepare would be start your rest at noon to have new spells at 9 o'clock when you
I
wake up at
wonder
8
if
and
that'll
prepare.
be possible.
Do you want to do that? I mean, do you want to try to do that? Do you want to just stay awake until 8 and we all go to bed at 8?
Oh, like just call this day a wash, essentially?
Yeah. I don't know what your spells are looking like, but it would be probably
My
better to
spells
be all
are-
on the same schedule.
I mean, my spells are kind of fine. I don't have any other of the like the detection spells or like the safety spells. So I would happily do that. I doubt we'll be able to, truthfully, but if we want to try, I'd be game for that.
I also don't mind the off-cycle sleep schedules. That's kind of nice to have like 2 people resting at different times.
So- At this point, I'd ask all of you to move, unless you're moving Jonas. I'd ask all of you to gather in the private dining room and discuss your plans and intentions for the day.
So exploring the lower levels out then for the.
Until I can prepare new spells. So
All right.
it is not a new day for me quite yet.
Cool. Why don't we start setting up some more barricades then in the meantime?
Yes.
agree. Perhaps the kitchen doors, or maybe even the doors to the. What is this? Is this a 3? What is
That's-
this symbol?
Do we have
That is a
barricades
3.
here?
I had drawn numbers for like our different positions around that.